Hi everybody and welcome back for another video for you, and today is a long run video. Unfortunately I seem to have problems all of this weekend with running. If you haven't managed to check out my park run video at Teignmouth yesterday, I'll put it up here on the top right and you can check it out. So you also see later in this video I also have some challenges that I need to overcome. So what is this run? This is one of my favourites. This is a long hilly run. Basically goes from my house out the lanes into Kingston St Mary and then up a road called Lodes Lane, which basically goes up into the Quantocks, and it heads towards Fine Court. I then turn at that point, which is around 8.4 kilometers, and then I head back. So the total run is around 10 miles. So here is the profile of the run. So I start at home, I get to around 6 kilometers, which is the bottom of Lodes Lane, by which point I've climbed around 70 meters. I then go from 6k to 7.5k up to 207 meters. I do around 1.7k across the top, then turn and head back down. So as you can see, the first part of this run is on a fast main road, which is the A365. Crossing this main road sometimes and heading into Langford Lake can be quite difficult, but I see a gap and go for it. In the next part of the video, when I jump from 3 to 5k and I head into Kingston St Mary's, I had problems with one of the videos and the stats on screen is slightly different. It's similar, but it's slightly different. So as you can see here, I'm using my Garmin 965 for estimated finish, which I thought would be quite good to use today, where it gives me an estimated finish time for the 10-mile run. And I was going to check at the bottom of the hill and then have another check at the top to see the difference. Currently, it's estimated that I'm going to finish this 10-mile run in 1 hour and 12 minutes. So here we go, heading into Lodes Lane, bottom of the hill, and this is where the fun starts. Another quick check of the watch, shows 1 hour 11 minutes. As you can see from the stats on the screen, this part of the run is really steep and it's beginning to climb really quickly.
One of these blocks up there.
Is it?
Yeah, the car ran out in the road.
Thanks. So if you didn't quite catch that, what was just explained by the couple coming down the hill is that there's been a car accident further up the hill and it's blocking the road. You can't get through. So I'm just about to have a chat with one of the ambulance crew. It was really nice actually, and just asked if it was possible to go into the field through the gate, and then I would be able to bypass the accident and come out on a gate further past where the accident was, back onto the road. She was more than happy for me to try, although she did say there's electric fences inside the field, so I needed to be careful. So here we go, into the field. I just need to make sure that I don't touch or go anywhere near the electric fencing. I'm not sure if it's overly obvious from the video, but the field is pretty muddy and I've got my new white Adidas SL2s on and they ended up getting pretty muddy. A quick check to make sure that this fence isn't electrified. It wasn't. So there we go, managed to successfully bypass the accident and pop back onto the road to take on the remaining part of the hill. So here we go, another quick check of the watch. So at 5.8k I was estimating 1 hour 11 minutes for the run, and now at 6.7k I'm estimating 1 hour 30 minutes. So here we go, I've reached the highest point of Lodes Lane, and I've climbed around 207 metres in total to this point. I now need to get to around 8.5k so I can get to the turnaround point and reach my goal for today, which is 16k or 10 miles. As we hit down Lodes Lane now, we're going to start to pick up the pace to around 3 minutes 30 per k. So with that burst of speed, we're now looking at an estimated finish time of 1 hour 13 minutes. So in order to avoid the accident on the way down, I needed to turn right here into the field, but I completely missed it, carried on down towards the accident. So tried to give the old white shoes a quick dust off here on the grass, try and get them looking reasonably clean before going back onto the road. So actually don't have much longer before the camera dies. So here's the profile of the run from Garmin. I did 16.6k in 1 hour 17 minutes in an average pace of 4:39 per k.